It's another 250 Reasons intro. Here it is. Right now.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm excited
Keep
for
going.
it.
You got this.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm super excited.
I'm about to tell you what's going to happen.
Okay.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Swearing.
Yeah.
Opinions.
Yeah. Nailed it.
If you've already heard it before, then here it is again. And here we go.
Gosh, you really lost steam towards the end of that one.
Yep, that's all fine. Choo choo, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Here we go. Hello and welcome to this, a very special episode of 250 Reasons to Stay Indoors. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Keiran. Bonus episode.
Fucking hell, I thought you were just going to say boner.
No.
So,
Come on.
Why is this happening, Kieran? So this is the episode, this is the second roundup where we're going to be going over previous episodes and some of the bits we found funny, some rectifications.
Deleted scenes.
Not to be confused with rectalification.
And what would that be, Jordan?
Poo in your bum.
Come on.
I mean, technically you always poo your bum.
We're not even 30 seconds in, Jordan. Come on. I almost feel like we should start again, but we're this far
We're not. We're sticking with it. So what's the first episode on our list today, Kieran? Hyojimbo.
Oh, fuck. My beef is you saying it like that. I never liked it, Jordan. The first film on the list is Yojimbo.
What was it? There was like this one word that I tried to learn how to say the Chinese pronunciation.
It's not even Chinese, that film.
Well, there you go. And it just had that noise, so I just associated it with that. So I apologize. That was very incorrect of me. So our first clip was just a little conversation about one of the times that I had to do some haggling. I did one once. What was it? I was in Broadstairs for the Broadstairs Folk Festival. It was the first time I'd ever gone. I was really excited.
Lame.
Shut up! I like me some folk.
Okay.
They're good people. So I was buying a poncho, and it was in a marketplace. Like, I was young. I was buying a poncho, and it was a marketplace sort of thing. It was definitely a haggling situation, right? Okay. I walked up to there. I was like, "How much are those ponchos?" She said, £30. I went, "Here you go." There was like not a chance. I was just like, £30? That sounds awful. Here it is. The thing is, I still have that poncho.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you describe the poncho for me?
It is sort of... Are you buying time now?
I'm not buying time. I'm just plugging my phone
I'm just
in.
watching you do thing. I thought you were just using me. The poncho is whitish, off-white, eggshell white.
Okay.
With like blue stripes down it. You've probably seen it. You have seen it, yeah.
See, I was always thinking of like a raincoat kind of poncho.
No, it's a proper thick poncho.
Legit, actual Mexican vibe
the
poncho.
The thing is, though, I mean, with ponchos, when are they actually useful? Because the sides of you get cold, but the front and back stays warm.
See, it depends what kind of poncho you get.
But that's a thick poncho. I imagine that is going to keep me warm. But if it's cold outside, that doesn't keep me warm.
But you could get... You're thinking of traditional ponchos, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you could probably get... but you could just get like a fucking rope and tie it around your waist.
But that defeats the point of the poncho. Surely, like, just get a jacket or a cardigan or a jumper.
No. Because you have that one item of clothing. It's really simple, really easy to make. You can tie a rope around your waist when it's cold. You can still use your arms and everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then when it's warm, just don't have the rope.
True. I like to flick one half of it over my shoulders so I look like a bandito.
See, I remember now when we saw this.
Yeah.
Because we took a trip to Cornwall at the end of uni and we decided to go there in fancy dress.
Yeah.
It's like the one time I volunteered going as fancy
like
dress.
cowboys and Indians, was it?
Well, we went as Mexicans. Cowboys and Mexicans. And we had Ali and Lewis, two Scottish dudes dressed as cowboys.
Yeah.
And Ali went full fucking cowboy. Got
he
the boots.
Really did. He looked like Woody.
Jesus Christ. And I had a massive sombrero, and I was driving. I was sitting in your passenger seat, and you were driving with your poncho, and it looked fucking awesome.
Yeah, we did in my little KA.
That was awesome.
It's crammed in.
I remember driving.
That car almost didn't make it up that hill.
Yeah, I remember it being like you were flooring it.
I was watching it. Yeah, I had my foot to the
gear.
floor, and it was literally just like the speed was just going down. I was like, oh. Lads, I don't know what we're going to do here. Might need to have to push.
Yeah, brilliant.
Anyway, so our next one.
This episode is Pan's Labyrinth.
So this was like a little bonus clip that we took out when we did the edit because it was just something kind of weird. I think we were trying to run with like a little improv, and it just kind of went somewhere strange. So I'll just run that now. Sorry. I just have to go outside and kill this dog real quick.
Cool. All right.
I don't know what that's supposed to be. That's like some sort of like laser punch or something.
Oh, hey.
Hey, yeah, sorry, just had to kill that dog. The dog's dead now, don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. Okay, on with the synopsis.
Yeah.
What I like about that clip is that whilst you're in the next door neighbor's garden, you're explaining to like the open air or like the audience, oh, I don't know what kind of gun I'm using right here.
I was talking to the neighbor.
Oh, what, the neighbor whose dog you just killed?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, he wanted some closure.
Some explanation.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm sorry, I don't know what I was doing there as a laser gun. I don't know.
So, yeah, I'm not sure we explained. There was actually a dog that was making dog noises.
Yeah, there was.
Barking is the dog noises that the dog was making.
Yeah.
And it was really annoying, but you probably couldn't hear it on the actual episode.
No. You can't ever hear anything that we always think you can hear.
But that's why I was making dog noises, to make it super obvious.
Yeah. I used to live out
in the
Netherlands, and our neighbor had a dog that just had like a monotone bark that was just constant. And it used to wake me up every morning. It was like start at like 6:30 or something, and it'd just be like, "Row, row, 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 row."
Now I think about it, when is a dog's bark not monotone? Like, does it ever sing?
No, it will change when it'll be like, "Row, row, 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 row." Or if it's a husky and it's like, "Oh, they do that. But this dog was literally the exact same bark every single time.
I've never heard you do dog impressions, and this is my favourite thing.
Yeah, I'm a dog whisperer. Did you not know that?
I really
didn't
love
know that
this
about
now.
me. Oh.
I just, but that particular dog sound is like a dog just telling you about its about its kind of crappy day. Oh, and then I said to Charlie in the office, oh, it was just such a hassle.
I don't understand what that was.
Mopey dog.
Anyway, so moving swiftly on. Hotel Rwanda.
Hotel Rwanda.
What a wonderful place to be.
Oh my God.
So we've got a clip where we sort of had another great domestic.
It's where I've just got beef with you.
Right.
I'm coming straight out of the gate.
Mm-hmm.
I've got beef with you, Jordan. So let's hear it.
I still don't understand why.
Let's just hear it.
All right, okay.
How do they get that footage?
They had like a whole setup, didn't they? With like all of their equipment and stuff in a room.
Yeah, but how do they get that across the world in a day?
What do you mean, how do they get that across the world?
Well, answer that question. How do you get that videotape?
They send it back to the news people, and then the news people broadcast it and send it on to wherever else it's going.
Yeah, but how do they send it on? That's what I'm saying.
How do they send it on? How do you
get that footage across? Because they're not going to broadcast that from Rwanda.
No, they send it back home.
How do they send it, Jordan?
Keiran, they've got like a whole setup. There's computers and stuff like that. They probably just fucking emailed it. I don't know. But Dropbox.
This is what I'm
saying.
Google
Drive.
This is what I'm saying. Back in '94, there was no Google Drive. There was no WeTransfer. There was no Dropbox.
But there was still news and broadcasting from other countries.
So this is what my question is, Jordan. How do they do it?
Oh, Keiran, I don't do journalism. I don't know, but they have a way, didn't they?
I'm not accepting this, Jordan. We have to explore this idea. What do they do?
Keiran, I don't have the answer for you, but all I can say is it's not that ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Because
Keiran,
think of it realistically.
Keiran,
what?
It's not that ridiculous. I don't feel any different from listening back to that. You are still being ridiculous. And if you disagree with me, you're an idiot.
The thing I have beef with you about, Jordan,
right,
is that you didn't entertain it.
I didn't entertain. What do you mean I didn't entertain it?
Because what we do on this show,
no, but
Jordan,
Keiran, what you proposed to me
Jordan,
there, no,
Jordan,
no, Keiran,
Jordan,
what you proposed to me there,
Jordan,
what, Keiran, listen, what you proposed to me there was a situation where there was no, like, you were basically saying it can't be done. So what do I entertain with that? I just go, okay, Keiran, yeah, you're right.
It was right at the beginning where I was like, I wonder how they transport the stuff. And you was like, fucking hell.
Well, they just do it, didn't they?
This is exactly what I'm saying, Jordan. It's that kind of attitude.
Right, but
it doesn't get us good content, Jordan. It doesn't allow me to resolve any of the
content,
questions.
man. I want hard facts.
I want resolutions to my issues, Jordan.
You want answers to your questions. This is not the place for that, my friend.
I want us to explore these topics. These are the hard-hitting my mic questions that we need to answer. Like, how do they transport fucking footage back in the 90s?
Pigeons. What? There you go. There's an answer for you. I'm entertaining you, aren't I?
Okay.
Are you not entertained?
So, do you reckon they would have strapped the video to the pigeon?
Probably, yeah. I don't see why not.
A whole VHS to a pigeon. There's some strong pigeons.
Yeah. I mean, pigeons do get pretty strong these days, don't they?
And that would have been a good conversation to have in Hotel Rwanda.
Email in if you enjoyed that conversation.
Send a pigeon in.
Send a carrier pigeon with a picture of you saying "fuck off, Keiran." Next.
Thanks, Jordan. Next up, we have
Wally. And this had a good friend, Ben.
Hey. Do we still not know where Ben is from?
No, we do.
Oh my God.
No, we do. He is from Rossendale Valley in Lancashire.
Seamless. Absolutely seamless.
Thank you, sir.
The listeners won't even be able to tell that you paused the recording to listen back to an
now
old
they
one.
will. Oh, gee whiz.
Oh, jeez. So he's from Rosendale in Lancashire. What a lovely man with some nice bants.
Yeah. I remember when we were talking to some people the other day about like our podcast and their guests and stuff. And it was like, we got Kiara on because, you know, she's like a film student. We thought she'd have some interesting stuff to put across.
And we got Ben on.
Because he's loud, and I wanted to hear him talk about fat people in Wally. That was literally it.
I think that's pretty much all it takes as far as criteria to have someone on the show.
Pretty much, yeah. If you want to come in, just email into 250reasons@gmail.com with a picture of yourself.
Well, I didn't see what Ben looked like before he came on the show.
Yeah, but I've seen him, so I gave him the ocular pat down.
I don't really know if it matters that much what they look like, so long as they sound okay.
Yeah, I just want to add the collection of pictures of people to my wall.
I'm trying to make this less creepy, Jordan. You're not really helping.
Nah, yeah. This was a little clip from Wally where Ben was kind of describing the end of the film, or as he said, the very, very end.
At the very, very end.
That was the very, very end.
Wait till my very, very end if you think that's the very, very end. 1 second before your very, very end, the pre-very, very end, when they show the credits for the two companies, Disney, Pixar, they also included the credits, the logo for B&L.
Oh, yeah, remember that? Yeah, that was like, what the fuck?
And it was like, they actually made the movie.
Yeah. That was really weird.
Yeah.
You looked at me then like you were pissed off. What?
Yeah, of course
what?
I'm pissed off. Because he's like, oh yeah, you think that's the very end? Well, check out my very, very end. Right before your very end is my very... Fuck off, Ben. I know he's not here to call him to defend himself.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's a shit move, isn't it, Keiran?
I'm really... It's a bit of a dick move. I'm imagining he's here. So he was sitting right there, yeah?
Yeah.
On my left to your right.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking at him right now. I'm sorry, Ben, but you're wrong, yeah? Because he was saying exactly what I just described. I had just said the very end. He's like, no, not the very end. Check out my very end. Right before your very end is my very end. That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense.
Yeah,
I mean, it just said right before your end is this.
It takes a big man to have an argument with an absent party. I think you've definitely proved to everyone that you were right.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll get Ben on again, and
I'll just shut up.
You can have that conversation with him then.
He can just chat shit about me, and I'll just shut up. That's fine. That's okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that'll be good.
Yeah.
So next on the list, Like Stars on Earth.
Yes, that is the next film. This was, according to my list, this is the right at the beginning, the intro.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This
is special.
The moment.
This is very special.
Remember when we first started doing these and we couldn't remember what order it came in or what they were? But now it's just like swearing, spoilers, and opinions. It's like just rolls off the tongue.
Oh my God! Oh, we are so good at this.
Listen now for the podcast.
Boom.
I think that was the moment where we knew that we were now famous podcasters.
It is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. That is not at all rehearsed. Not a single bit.
No, it just happened. It's like it just rolls off the tongue. Fuck.
No, no. Come on, Jordan. Don't try and force it. But like this was meant to.
Or if anything, that proves that we don't rehearse things.
Exactly. You can't script these things sometimes.
No. But yeah, that was amazing. I think we even did an outro just for that one, just to say that it wasn't scripted and that we think we're incredible.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
that was such a beautiful time. Memories.
Next, Inglourious Bastards.
Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, where basically I just said something and
you fucking Nazi
sounded like a Nazi and just had to try and quickly recall that.
Let's hear it. I just feel like that was unnecessary because you were going to kill them anyway.
It's hiding Jews in a Nazi-dominated state. I mean, he's lucky they didn't kill him.
Yeah. So are you saying that a floorboards is a reasonable compromise?
Wait. That I just want to clarify. I don't think that should have happened. I'm not saying. I just heard that sentence over in my head. I'm like,
so basically,
he's lucky they didn't kill him. Fucking Jew hating, Nazi hating,
Jew sympathizer.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Just want to clarify it. Not a Nazi.
Okay. All right.
I have loads of Jew friends.
Oh, we're having this conversation, are we now? Okay. I just saw your whole podcasting career go before your eyes.
Just blow up in smoke, didn't it? Yeah.
As you realise, shit, I'm a Nazi.
Yeah. I was just like, you were talking, and I remember just like replaying what I just said over my head. I was like, what? Oh, wait.
No. Shit, no.
Retract. Yeah, so still not a Nazi, still loving life, still happy with everyone.
It's like something that you'd say on your birthday.
Yeah.
Hey.
Even that sounds like I'm a reformed Nazi or something, doesn't it?
It's like it's like a certain amount of days since someone you're counting the amount of days since you last had a drink of alcohol.
Yeah.
Hey, 1,025 days since I've been a Nazi. Yay!
Really? That's how long it's been for you?
How many years is that?
Seems like yesterday.
Every
okay,
morning.
Moving on. Some like it hot. So I took my clip from this one, which was just one of the interesting trivia facts that I found about Marilyn Monroe.
Is this the 47 takes?
It's the 47 takes.
Fucking 47 takes. I had that down as one to maybe put in.
Okay.
You go ahead.
Okay. So when she goes into the bunk and it's like, it's me, Sugar. It was 47 takes to get her to say that correctly.
What?
Instead of saying, it's Sugar, me. Or Sugar, it's me. Yeah, literally 47 takes.
What?
The director had to write it down in several places, but then she'd forget where it was written down and look in the wrong place.
Was she just like a hopeless case? Or was she drunk? Or was she... I don't know what was going on with her, but there was definitely something going on.
Yeah, yeah.
47 takes.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
And it was just one line.
Just imagine saying those lines 47 times and still not, like, well, I mean, getting it then, but like, that's just ridiculous. It's 4 words. Is it 4 words? It's me, sugar. It's 3 words. It's 3 words.
Do you think it was the director being pushy or something? Or
I think she was just shit.
Jeez.
Yeah, anyway, right, next one.
Yeah, fine. So next film, we got Fargo.
Yes.
And this, I was quite happy to dig this one up.
Yeah.
Because it's something that we didn't mention at the time, and it's something that I nearly said. If you listen real closely, I nearly say swin titties. And that sounds really funny. So just let's just have a listen. He lives in Twin Cities as well.
Yeah.
She comes down to Twin Cities to investigate this thing. He saw her on the news.
Yeah.
Yes.
The old tongue twister.
Swin titties.
Yeah.
Oh, where do you think Swin titties would be?
Swin titties.
I reckon that would just be like a strip club right next to, like inside Twin Cities.
Swin isn't a word though, is it?
The name's a name. Swin titties.
Swin's titties.
Hey, you know that girl? She's got them swin titties.
Oh yeah, old Swin.
I've been watching loads of Fresh Prince recently, which is, by the way, update on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, we finally got Kieran to do it, everyone.
Dude,
I finally
like,
watched it.
I'm like 3.5 seasons in now.
Love it.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's so good.
Fucking Aunt Viv has changed to the other fucking Aunt Viv. Yeah. And it sounds like the kind of thing where he'd be like, you know that girl, she's got that swin titties, you know what I mean? And everyone's like, ha ha ha, Will Smith is so funny.
Oh, Will Smith.
You're hilarious.
And Carlton's like, I don't know what swin titties are.
I'm a massive virgin. Yeah. Something like that.
And then Ashley's like, Will, have I got swin titties? And everyone's like, oh
you should be innocent.
Ashley.
What's going on?
Come
but actually,
on.
she's the right age to be sexually curious, so that makes sense.
And Hillary's just like, I just bought some swin titties. Ha ha ha. And Uncle Phil's like,
no, you did
swin titties in my house. And that's Fresh Prince.
There you go. Oh, well, what does Jeffrey say?
Sir, your swin titties have arrived. Yes.
Okay, actually, yeah.
Thank you.
I think we should roleplay Fresh Prince more often.
We should do, shouldn't we?
That's pretty much what you did for the fucking Platoon episode.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I couldn't join in. I feel bad now. I'm glad we can do this like for every single bringing.
Every episode.
Nice. Look forward to that.
Yeah. So next we've got Hacksaw Ridge.
Yay! I mean, this wasn't as dark as we made out to be. It's a pretty dark theme and everything, but
yeah, but it was okay. Actually. Yeah, it was quite a nice film. Probably one of my favorite improvs that we've done so far. Yeah, we maybe took it a little too far. I've cut this clip down because we did kind of just keep going. It was just a yes and situation for the rest of our lives.
Dude, the names was fucking so funny.
Yeah. So here it comes.
Hello? I think there's a pigeon on the line somewhere. Hey?
Sorry, no, that's over here. Hi, is that the American military?
Yeah.
Hi, yeah. My name's Jordan. Just calling from England. I just watched.
Good evening, Private Jordan.
No, I'm not in the army. I'm just Jordan.
Citizen Jordan.
Mr. Deer, actually. Thank you.
Mr. Deer.
Thank you.
What can I do for you? This is the American Army.
What's your name, sir?
I am General Johnson.
General Johnson.
Calling the phone.
General, indeed.
All the generals pick up the phone when the public calls them.
Yeah?
General Johnson, speaking to you, Mr. Dare.
Is that first name or last name, Johnson?
Of course, it's my surname.
It's your surname. What's your first name?
Bill.
General Bill Johnson.
General Bill Johnson.
What's your middle name?
Henry.
General Bill Henry Johnson. Any other names?
It's also the third, but I don't want to go on about it.
There's a third.
Like, there's a third middle name.
Or is it Bill Henry Johnson the third?
No.
General Bill Johnson Henry the third, or is it
Bill Henry
Bill Henry Johnson the third. Okay, all right. Sorry, I got off track there. Why don't you have tarp?
Sir, we do not have tarp. Oh, jeez, that's funny. Yeah. So props to our amazing acting and my unbelievable American accent. Well, doesn't it sound like you're already there?
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, man, that was fucking funny.
Got to call that general again one day.
General indeed. What does that even mean, Jordan?
Because you were being so general.
Did you hear me go straight back into an English accent when I was like...
yeah, when you
no.
were thinking. No, like Johnson's the most general name. General Johnson. General
Americans,
indeed.
Americans, like white Americans is Johnson.
Johnson.
And then white British people is Smith, isn't it?
Smith.
There you go. I see what it is.
Yeah. So next,
we've take a trip down the Nemos.
Yeah, busting out the Australian accents. I have to just stop myself from doing that all the time, really, to be honest. But yeah, so this was just another
improv.
Improv, just talking about a convenience store.
Or like, I'm just going down to Nemo to get some bits and bobs.
Oh, Mum, I'm just going down to Nemo.
Yeah, that is. It's properly a shop in Australia. It really, really is. So, okay.
Did you see they just opened a new Nemo down the road? You can get a fucking pack of ciggies for £2.
$2.
I like Australian accents. They're fun.
They are a lot of fun to do. Also, you completely nailed it on the head. Nemo's would absolutely be an Australian show.
It would be, wouldn't it? So the next one was Life is Beautiful. We got Kiara on for this one, our second guest of the show so far.
I felt really bad that right at the top of the show, we introduced her with some air horns. Well, I introduced her with some air horns.
Yeah. And she was
Kiara,
just like,
meh, and she was like, I fucking hate air horns.
yeah. Who likes air horns, Kieran?
Air horns are fucking hilarious. When you put them in at the right time, they're absolutely hilarious. And every other time, they're just fine.
Okay. The temptation to just leave some space to just edit in an air horn there.
Yeah, well, I just like doing it myself. But okay. I just felt really kind of put down by Kiara. But it was okay. She put me in my place.
I mean...
It's fine.
Yeah.
But anyway, this clip here is where I'm discussing a bit of my note-taking. And I don't know what comes onto me when I'm making these notes and I'm getting more and more pissed off. But I don't know, there's certain cultures that kind of come into my note-taking at some point. So I wrote...
It's a really healthy way to watch film.
I wrote some bleak shit finna happen with with kids and Dora and Guido. And I was like...
London Keiran again.
Yeah, I was like, that's... It's just because when I was writing it, it wasn't as if I was like, I'm being someone who I'm not right here. I was like, no, some bleak shit finna happen right here. And it just... Reading it now, it's like, okay... Bit cringy. Yeah. And bleak stuff did indeed happen.
Yeah.
All right. So I had this conversation with someone where I was like, all right, so I feel a bit awkward right now, you see, because I want to say this word, whatever word it was.
Mm.
And she was like, just say the word. If you're deliberately saying it to try and impress me, then that's not cool because you're not being yourself. But if you're just saying it because you want to say it and say it with confidence, then that's fine. And so I was thinking, well, whatever I say, if I say it from a place of truth and sincerity, and it's from honesty, and it feels like it's representing what I actually want to say, then it's all good. So this is exactly what I said in the clip. If it's something that feels like it feels right to write down, then that's exactly what I'm going to write down. It's just weird that it's just what pops in my head when I'm writing it down.
Okay.
And it happens still now. Sometimes there's words that I'll say to you or to other people, and for some reason, I don't know, they just come out naturally in conversation there. But if I deliberately tried saying them to my mum, for instance, then I wouldn't say the word sick to my mum. It just wouldn't feel natural.
Mum, this cottage pie was sick.
My mum
Thanks.
Yeah, my mum doesn't make cottage pie, but I get what you're saying. But
is she really a mum then?
Dude, she's French. Dude.
What does that justification even mean?
What? It's like, okay, British mums.
I'm associated because my mum makes a mean cottage pie, obviously.
Okay, so
But she's French. What is...
So I guess a French equivalent would be like...
A nice Chateaubriand, perhaps.
I don't know what that is. Is that a wine?
It's a big old steak for 2 people.
Oh, okay, I see. That's fine. But my mum wouldn't do that. Instead, it would be like...
Soup.
Soup. My mum makes the fucking meanest soup. Oh, my days.
Yeah.
My mum's soup game is really strong.
Okay.
And it's also like, okay, here's some, brioche. I got it. So if my mum didn't do that, I'd be like, okay.
I want to try your mum's soup.
You can try my mum's soup. Do you like leek soup?
Yeah, I love sleek. I
love leek soup.
I love slick soup.
What about cauliflower soup? How do you feel about that?
What the fuck is cauliflower doing in a soup?
Dude, cauliflower soup.
Cauliflower is like a dry cloud.
No.
Okay, all right.
Not in my mum's soup. Oh my god. You don't even know. But Luke Seep, that's the shit, man. Luke Seep.
Okay.
You want to taste my mum's Luke Seep?
Yeah. A lukewarm soup.
Oh, no. I don't even know what that is, but that's gross.
Moving on. So we're on to North by Northwest.
Oh, I had some fun with the 15-second pitch here.
Yeah, this was a good one. I loved this. This was so funny. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, go.
The CIA create a fake person, and Roger Thornhill gets framed as that person. And there's a bunch of other people, some like bad guys, who try and kill Roger Thornhill because they think that he's this guy. So he goes around the whole.
That's all.
Stop
Folks.
hijacking my 15-second pitch. And he goes around the whole of America trying to figure out if who this bloody George Kaplan guy is, and he tries to get framed, or he doesn't get framed, or who framed Roger Rabbit.
3360. 33 seconds.
Properly lost it there, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
you just
God.
gave up at the end. It's just like, well, who framed Roger Rabbit? I guess.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh.
You just had like a malfunctioning, didn't you?
I don't know what happened. I just completely froze. And it was also because, all right, just to give a bit of context, on that particular day, I was real late and I had loads of shit to do that day. and Jordan was like, oh man, we just had to get this episode down like so quick. And I had all of that stress like fit in and trying to pile it all into this fucking 15-second pitch, and it all came out in a flip.
Yeah, you just trying to like just say it as quick as possible. Didn't work.
Hey,
anyway.
funny as hell, right?
Funny though. Great content. Great content.
Sweet 10.
So next is Jurassic Park, and we were talking about Triceratops. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
This is very niche, but anyone listening in Milton Keynes, they're in Woofton Marina. Okay,
E.g. your mum.
just my sister. And there's a big concrete Triceratops that gets like repainted every month or something. Like, there's people who just like randomly, not because it gets graffitied, but like just for different themes and stuff. It's one of those weird modern art things.
Yeah,
and it's just there. And I've got no idea why it's there. We have concrete cows in Milton Keynes, and there's reasons for that, but there's not like a reason for this concrete Triceratops. Is really strange.
Does there need to be?
I guess not. It's just kind of cool.
Some things just are.
Some things just are.
Who'd have thought it? A Triceratops in Milton Keynes.
So I have a little bit more information on this.
Okay.
And my sister, can you shout out Charlotte, please?
Shout out, Charlotte.
Nice one. And what she's done is just Googled it, basically, and come up with a website. So,
which you couldn't have done.
Well, we're in the middle of an episode. I don't want to disrupt the flow.
Okay, fine.
Let's bring out them sweet anecdotes. Now, it's in Pear Tree Bridge, which is basically right next to Woofton Marina.
Shout out, Pear Tree Bridge.
And it is. So, So I don't say what the name. Apparently, the Triceratops is male. So here we go. It is a Triceratops made of concrete in a field near the Interaction Centre at Pear Tree Bridge. It was built in 1979 by artist Bill Billings. It was a solo project by Bill. It stands just in front of its owner's home interaction. So it's got a home called Interaction. Interesting.
I don't know.
When building the dinosaur, Bill actually slept in the belly of it to stop any unwanted attention from curious youngsters while still in the construction stage.
In the belly of the beast.
I don't see how that stops unwanted attention. That seems to make no sense to me.
Attracts unwanted attention. Hey, there's a man sleeping in a statue. Let's go and bother him.
Exactly. Bill Billings sadly passed away in December 2007.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. Now listen up. Visit instructions. Have someone take your picture with your GPS in front of the dinosaur. If you're by yourself, try to get yourself if you can. If not, take a picture of your GPS and the dinosaur. Wow.
Right.
What a tourist
So
attraction.
you're just trying to get people to go to Milton Keynes. Is this what this is all about?
I'm just saying what it says on the website. There's not really a lot to see. You could just Google a picture of it and be like, oh. And that's it.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Or just go and visit Milton Keynes. Get some of Kieran's mum's Luke.
No. Moving on. Where's my fucking notes? Moving on.
So, moving on, we are on Train Spotting. We had, once again, another little domestic.
Sometimes you got to look out for yourself, Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if you just started being a massive prick, you know, if you were like abusive or, you know, if you just, you know, every single time that you made food, you deliberately made it non-vegetarian every single time.
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, I don't need this kind of stuff in my life.
Right.
And,
Yeah. That's fair.
you know, I would have to make the public announcement to all of our listeners. I'm no longer doing the podcast with Jordan because he's a dick.
Right. Okay.
And I would list the reasons why. I'd be like, here's 250 reasons why Jordan's a prick. And I would list them all.
How would you do that?
Well, I would have...
What medium would you use?
Sorry?
What medium would you use?
I'd just do a podcast, wouldn't
You'd do your own podcast?
Well, no, I'd just make it an episode of this one because I could just, you know...
Well, that's good actually, isn't it? Because you could do it in your own time.
Yeah.
Because you can't really be late to your own recording, can you? Because it's whenever you turn up.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, that's good.
Because well, I mean, that would be a downfall from yourself.
Yeah, because
I may have to make an announcement and say I'm not doing the podcast with Keiran because he's not here anymore because
he doesn't turn up.
Because he doesn't turn up
on time. Yeah, okay, that would be cool actually. Well, no, it wouldn't be cool. That would be a really great way to get me to be on time all the time. Is if you just started recording like 15 minutes after the time that we're due to arrive. And she'd be like, okay, well, welcome to 250 Reasons to Stay Indoors. I'm Jordan, and Kieran's not here yet, so I'm just going to do the episode by myself. I think that'd be cool.
Well, yeah, listen out for that one, listeners, because that's probably coming up. Yeah, so how you feel about that, Keiran?
Guilty. Guilty.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I've known you for a while now. You've never been the kind of person to like be on time to things.
See.
The thing is, though, it's because you start things and you have to finish them. You can't like leave them alone.
This is what you call faffing, and I call them finishing things.
Well,
but
at a
now,
certain point, it becomes faffing.
Yeah, at a certain point, it really does. So, and I'm guilty of it. I know. Slowly getting better.
You are.
Today, I felt really annoyed by the severe amount of delays in getting to your place.
Nah, you did all right today.
I feel like I did.
Yeah,
and
you did
also,
okay today.
I made a sweet omelette.
You did make a good omelette
with a nice salad.
Yeah.
Of course, I brought the chips and dip as well.
You are forgiven.
So I appreciate that. But I'm putting it out there on record. Punctuality is my game now.
Starting from now. So next up, we've got the last one.
Last of all.
Yes.
We have
Old Boy.
Old Boy.
Yeah. Were you going to try and do the Japanese pronunciation then? Or the Korean pronunciation? Sorry.
Old Boy. Whatever. I mean, don't know. Because it's spelled a bit different. Basically, yeah. I just wanted to stress that it's definitely not the one from 2010 or something.
13, I think it is. Yeah, it's the original.
Yeah, because the 2013 has like fucking 3 stars or some shit. So
yeah.
And my thing here was like, all right, I was screaming, like when I was listening back to this, I was screaming at the fucking episode because I just thought, so annoyed.
I mean, I totally didn't get it. So anyway, here's the clip.
But I don't understand. If you're, what's the fucking word? If you're,
well, there's no need to swear there. That's a really unnecessary one.
What's the word if you're someone's like you're someone who helps the bad guys, but you've got no authority. You're just a guy.
No, I'm not sure. What do you mean?
If you're a part of the mafia, for example, who just does all the
associate,
the dirty work,
the dirty work,
the guy who would go down and take someone to the river and throw them in the river. Do you know what I mean?
Hitman. I don't know.
No. Okay. A henchman.
Yes.
A henchman.
It was beyond me as well, though. You're not the worst one. Well, you are the worst one because you brought it up and didn't know what it was.
How many times have we brought up henchmen in other films?
I don't know.
That just bugged me.
Anyway, so
that's pretty much it, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah. Email in to 50reasons@gmail.com. Let us know what any of your favorite bits were. And send in a clip or anything like that, and maybe we'll put it in.
If you have a bit where you're like, oh, I can't express in words, written words, how hilarious this was, I'm just going to sit in front of my phone on voice memos and just laugh at my phone, then that would be cool. You can send
laughter
that in.
from around the world.
Oh, that'd be nice. International laughter. And you can send that in 250reasons@gmail.com.
Yeah.
250reasons@gmail.com.
See ya.
Bye. Come take an oar and sail with me on the oceans of the podcast seas, and we will discover new lands such as Acast, Podbean, Spotify, Stitcher, and YouTube, whereupon we can subscribe and leave 5-star glowing reviews. For emails, you can send them or continue floating, I'm struggling, on this river.
The nautical fiends.
Send an...
You're drowning.
Throw me a lifeboat at 250reasons@gmail.com.
A whole lifeboat.
And make it land on my head. And send us...
so that it crack mine head and this suffering may end.
Yes, and that will be it. Can we one more thing to end off, another nautical thing? Jordan, help me out here.
Oh,
throw me.
I think it's going swimmingly.
One. Yes, that'll be it. See you next week.
Bye.